Hello, everybody. I can't see the comments, by the way, Richard. But hello, everybody. A bit of a delay because my machines were playing up. I had to swap them as per usual. So if there's anybody there, hello. Deb Clarke here again. Hiya, Lindsay. I was only here on a couple of days ago with Marcus, but I'm back on my own tonight, all lonely. So say hello to us. Tell us where you're from if you're new and how you found us. Hiya, Vicky. I'm all right. I'm flustered because of these machines. I hate them, you know. Hello, Amy. But still, we got there in the end. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Hi, Ashley. You might not be able to see me very well because sometimes my picture goes funny, but as long as you can hear me, that's the main thing. So don't worry if the picture's a bit skewy or blurred. Hiya, Kelly. Hello, Kim. If you want to share, that'd be great so that we can get around a bit. Hello, Terry. Terry's on YouTube. Hiya, Nicola. We're streaming to YouTube and to Facebook. And once I start readings, if you want to come on live, you can, because we're on Zoom, I think, as well. So you can always pop on live if you want to join us. Hiya, Natalie. Natalie Bentley. Hiya, Becky. How are you? Julie. Hiya, Julie. Oh, Julie, straight off. Remember Julie? Yeah. Okay. Hi, Helen. Hi, Bev. How are you, Bev? I haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're okay. Nice to see you back. Hello, Tracy. Tracy Warren from Facebook. Oh, a few newbies on here. That's a nice picture of the kiddies. Man, look at her picture. Isn't it good? I like your picture, Mandy Bennett. I look like that. You wouldn't know, would you? My body's like that. You just can't see, you know. I don't like to show off, you know what I mean? Hiya, Diane. Diane Carmen Richards from Facebook. Haven't seen you, I don't think, have I, Di? Where are you from? Nice picture as well. Gail, hiya, Gail. Some lovely pictures on here. I just like looking at the pictures. Oh, you know what? Spirit of Love, my curtains. I'll tell you a bit about them. They were blinds. And you know, I had them made and they wouldn't fit. I don't know what went wrong. I probably measured them wrong or something because I'm a bit dozy. So today I took all the sticks out because there were those Roman blinds and I've cut them in half to make curtains. I've just got to sew the ends up where they're fraying. But thank you. I thought you'd be interested in that. But thanks. So Spirit of Love from YouTube. Tracy, Lauren Price, hello. So what we're going to do tonight, if you're new to this then, is mediumship. That's all I do. Hiya, Natalie. I just do mediumship. I don't do any chart cards or anything like that because I'd probably be rubbish at that kind of thing. I'm just lazy and I just like spirit to tell me what to say. And that's what it's all about, just connecting with your loved ones in the spirit world. And I'll just repeat exactly what they give me. Thank you, Nicola. So I'll repeat whatever your spirit friends and relatives tell me to say. Hiya, Sherry. And that's it, basically. Remember, they'll involve the rest of your family. Hiya, Di. I saw Di in live the other day, last Thursday, that I do. Remember, they will involve the rest of your family. So take whatever we give you. And if you don't understand it, don't worry about it. Just check with the rest of your family or wait for it to come. All right, because it will be right. Because I'm very confident. I'll just give what they say. So just hold on to everything and then check it and then wait for it to come as well. Hiya, Jessica. Patrick. Hiya, Patrick. Patrick always says hello to me and always shares all my posts, so that's nice. Hi, Patrick Monaghan from Facebook. And that's basically and how this works is sometimes I'll get drawn to a name, or sometimes I will get spirit telling me loads of information and we'll give it out. Clarabelle Rodriguez. I'll give all the information out, and if you can type up if you can accept it, and I mean you have to accept nearly all of it. I don't mind about the odd name, but most of it. Don't just go on one point and say that I can accept this. You have to accept most of it. And what will happen is Richard and I will try. Richard's in the background doing all the messages and reading all of your messages. So bear that in mind. Hiya, Stephanie, that Richard's doing all the messages and running the show. and we'll try and narrow it down. You'll see how it works as we go along. And if you type up as quick as you can, Shawana, hello, Shawana Skinner from California. If you type up as quick as you can, respond as quick as you can. Hi, Michelle, that'd be great. And don't just put yes, I can take it. Put what you're saying yes to, and then we'll go from there. Hi, Michelle from Facebook as well. So I said a few hellos. I was just about to ask you work first time. Well, there you go. You'll see how I work. It's quite simple. I'm quite straightforward. I just give what I get, and that's it. Hello, Julie. I'm coming to you, Julie. So we'll start off with Julie, because I saw her names first. So for you newbies, you'll see how I work. Julie, lovely lady in spirit, in spirit wants to talk to you. Feels like mom. All right, looks like mom to me that's coming forward to you. First thing she's doing, Julie, is coming with a lovely smell of lavender. All right, so she likes her lavender, but she also wants to give you the memory of picking lavender as well. So someone used to pick the lavender, and also she's talking about the old-fashioned lavender bags as well. And that's the first thing she's coming with. She's talking about the month of July will mean something to you, so that'll be anniversary, birthday, or passing, and also September will mean something to you as well, Julie. It's funny, this lady, she just said to me, somebody reuses their tea bags. Somebody reuses their tea bags, a bit like me and my coffee bags, because I always make 2 cups of coffee out of 1 bag. But she obviously is aware of somebody that uses their tea bag twice as well. She's having a bit of a laugh about that. Not like in my day, she's saying, where it was tea leaves. Not like in my day, she's talking about. There's a new baby coming around you, Julie, as well. She's just saying, oh, there's a new baby. And I don't know if you're aware of it, Julie, but you've got a bit of healing in your hands as well. She says that your healing comes down to you're very good at talking to people. And also you can get, she's saying that you're very good at relaxing people as well. And she's talking about the tone of your voice is very nice. So you must have a nice tone to your voice, Julie. And she's talking about that's your healing. Your healing power is in your voice and what you say to people, she's saying. She's talking about Susan down here. So she's just making you aware that she's aware of a Susan down here. So when they usually mention people down here, it's either because you're going to have contact with them or that they need a little bit of healing. But this one with Susan, there's going to be some communication going backwards and forwards or something. That's what she's talking about. She's just saying to me, I don't know if you're still there, Julie. Hopefully you are. Tap up if you're still there. She's just talking about a relationship around you that's having a few issues, she's saying. There's a relationship around you that's having a few issues. There's a few niggles, she's saying. There's a few niggles there, but nothing to worry about, she's saying. Nothing to worry about. So watch for that. She's just said to me there are 2 babies in spirit that you should be aware of as well. 2 babies that have gone to spirit. She's just saying, I'm aware of the babies here as well. So the babies are up there. Fred's in spirit as well, Julie. Fred wants to say hello to you. And also a Joe in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. Links to America, she's just saying to me as well. And also she's talking about Norfolk as well. So there's a link to Norfolk. That's not in Norfolk, is it? I think this is separate because she's talking to me about Caister. I think that's Yarmouth Way, isn't it? Caister. But anyway, she's talking to me about Norfolk and then she's talking to me about Caister. She's saying that she's come because you've been sending your prayers up to her recently, and also because you've been smelling certain scents, as she's calling it, certain scents around you, she says. So that's why she's come, to acknowledge that she's around you. So there's going to be communication, Julie. She's also talking about Tracy down here. When you find out who Tracy is, she needs a little bit of help, apparently. So watch for Tracy coming in as well. She's talking to me about that. Anything more? Stephen down here as well. She's mentioning Stephen. So watch for him. Just mentioning the people she knows at the moment, she's saying. All she says, there's a lady in spirit that you should remember that used to be in a wheelchair when she was down here, having trouble with her legs, but she wasn't always in a wheelchair. So she must have been able to walk at some stage, and she was in a wheelchair in later life, she's telling me. But she's in spirit now as well. There is also a cat in spirit. Now, it's not all ginger, but there's some ginger in this cat, ginger in colour in this cat that she's bringing forward to say the cat's here, the cat's here. Also, um, Olive, Olive in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. She's talking about that. Just wanted to say hello. Your nan's here as well. She's baking. All right, as usual. She's just baking. She wants to bake you a she's talking about apple crumble. Apple crumble. In fact, she's picked the apples herself by the look of it. She's picking the apples, your nan is. So a nice apple crumble she's cooking you. And also in fact, she's calling it, is it a baked, did I get that right? A Charlotte, a baked Charlotte or something? Baked Charlotte or something like that. But she also wants to give you a Bakewell tart. She says you need a little bit of sweetness in your life at the moment. She's saying need a little bit of sweetness, and that's what she's giving you. All right. I'm hesitating because I've got somebody else coming in. I think he's for somebody else. But if you can take Bill in spirit, take Bill as well, Julie. All right, but I've got another Bill for somebody else. But she's sending her love together with your nan as well. But you're quite psychic, so you should be picking them up, Julie. So keep talking to them, because they're saying to me, tell her to keep talking to us. We do hear her. We do hear her. And just tell her to keep talking. So she's blowing your kisses. So I hope that was okay for you. Now I've got Bill. Bill the dad. So next message now then for the newbies. We're on to the next message. So if anybody can understand Bill, he's a dad in spirit, let me know. Bill, or William as he's saying. William he's saying, but they called me Bill. He said some people called me Billy, but I weren't too keen on Billy, he's saying. I preferred Bill or William, he's saying. I'm looking for a lady on here, he's saying. And then he's got quite a good sense of humour as well, because he's just said to me, I'm always looking for the ladies. He says, I'm always looking for the ladies. Wink, wink, he's just said to me. So there's Bill, who's a dad in spirit, wants to talk to a lady on here. He's lovely. He links to somebody called Caroline as well. So he's got a link to Caroline, who's still down here. So he's aware of a Caroline as well. And he's also talking about a Tracy in his life as well. So he's got Caroline, he's got Tracy that he knows of as well. And he's talking to me about the month of August as well. And he's just said to me, oh, somebody has reframed a picture or a photograph recently as well. Okay, so if anybody can take that, tap up to Richard and you'll sort it out. But somebody's reframed a picture or a photograph recently as well. All right, talking to me about that. Talking about August, if you can take that as well. Let's have a look, because there's a few people. We'll get a bit more information then, because Samantha, was it? So there's Stephanie. So there's quite a few. Rob, he did say a lady was looking for on here at the moment. So we'll not not Rebecca. No, don't get drawn to you yet. My mum calls them William. No, not Rebecca. Try that. The other. Where was the other one? Granddad Bill, cousin Caroline, but don't know the Tracy. Who do you want to go to? Lovely. He's just telling me also he's got a link to London as well. So there's the London link as well that he's pointing out as well. He's talking about that. There is an Irish link as well, because he just said to me there is an Irish link in our family as well. And somebody has been doing a lot of this recently, because he's been trying to, as he calls it, he's been trying to irritate somebody a little bit to try and get their attention. So there's somebody on here that he belongs to is that's been scratching their nose a little bit when spirit have been coming close as well. And somebody's feeling the cold, he says. Somebody's feeling the cold a lot recently. Somebody's feeling the cold. Lisa, what do you mean my mum calls them William? I don't know. What's that other ladies? You know what I'm doing? Rob Feed or Bill and Jen? No, not Rob. There was another person, weren't there? Her name was Kelly, but there is a Tracy. Her name was Kelly. Melissa Casper. We're just trying to go through the message, because there's quite a few people that can take it. So he is giving me the London link, like I say. He's also giving me the Irish link. He's talking to me about that. He's talking about the itching of the nose, so somebody keeps going like this a little bit as well. Hi from New York. So we're just trying to find out who we're with at the moment. Talking about August means something as well. And he's also got Jack up there. He's saying he's got Jack. So we've got William or Bill, and we've got Jack up there as well, that he knows of as well. Somebody, I mean, he's making me do all sorts with my hands as well. Not Rebecca. I don't feel I'm with Rebecca yet. Somebody plays with their hands. They talk with their hands a lot as well, because he's making me do all this kind of thing. Somebody keeps doing this type of thing as well. Somebody's got the habit of doing this kind of thing when they're talking, and they talk a lot with their hands. So I'm going like this. He's making me do this type of thing. So he's trying to get somebody that does this a lot with their hands as well. And he's also given me the memory of somebody that cut their fringe when they were younger, quite short. Somebody had to go with the scissors, apparently. Somebody had to go with the scissors on the fringe as well, he's saying. So he's making me roll on from Rebecca. So I know it's not you, Becky. I know it's not you, because he's making me trying to make me almost swipe the screen with you. So I know he's not wanting to talk to you today. Melissa, yes, we are Italian. Did I mention it's Italian? I can't remember. Oh. What do you reckon, Richard? Can you find anyone else? You're having trouble with all the messages. Is she? Yeah, that's wrong. Bothered about. We talk with our hands, Melissa. So, Melissa, did Melissa take the bill? Do you take the bill, do you, Melissa? And also the Jack in Spirit, the link with Ireland, the link with, what was it, the place I mentioned? Link with Ireland, the link with London as well. He's talking about that. And the name Marjorie will mean something. And Jack as well. Jack was his son. I don't know. Bill was Irish. Is that where the link is? Let's stick with Melissa then, if you can take most of it, Melissa. Bill's daughter married an Italian, my uncle. All right. Melissa, stick with you then. And if Richard picks up anyone else, because sometimes it's a double link, I'll split the link. All right, Melissa, you to play with your hands as well. We'll soon find out if it's you as I go along. He's also talking to me, Melissa, about, you need a little bit of healing. But he's talking about you need healing because you're feeling he's describing you as feeling a little bit under the weather, he's saying. And he's also talking about your eyebrows. He's drawing me to your eyebrows, if that's your picture there. And he's talking about he's just saying the eyebrows. And I don't know why, whether he's been watching somebody do their eyebrows or something like that. Oh, the stray ones is saying, the stray eyelashes or stray eyebrows or something like that. It's going on to me about eyebrows. He's also talking about a house move, but he's saying there's a house move around you, Melissa. There's a house move around you. It's not you, because he's talking about helping people to pack. You helping people to pack, he's saying. He's also linking you with Chicago. I can't remember where. Oh, right, that's where he's on about then. I can't remember where you said you were from, but he wants to link you with Chicago as well. So there's a link there. So watch for that link coming up if it's not already there. He says, I've been listening to a conversation. Somebody wants a dog. Somebody's been talking about an Alsatian dog recently, and he's been listening to that as well. Okay, all right then. Somebody wants an Alsatian dog, he's saying. So he's just been listening to that conversation. There are quite a few babies that have gone to spirit from your family in total, he's saying. He wants me to give you three babies that have gone to spirit. So he's just letting you know the babies are all right. And there is a twin link in your family as well. And he says that somebody is doing the family tree. Somebody's very interested in doing the family tree. He wants to talk about prisons, Melissa. He's talking about prisons, but he's talking about the interest in prisons. So it's like, the ones that have gone a little bit derelict, or they've been left standing. It's like somebody's going to visit them or something like that. But there's some sort of interest in prisons around you as well. All right. And the history is just talking about history. Also, I don't know if you do this when you talk, Melissa, as well, when you think, because I don't usually do this, but he's making me do this kind of thing. Somebody has got an interest in witches. witches is saying, but the research looking into witches, somebody's got that kind of interest as well. Also, he tells me that somebody's got an interest in herbs as well. There's that kind of interest as well. So there's the witches, the herb interest as well. There's the natural remedy kind of interests around you as well, he says. You see, when you put little things like that, I am Melissa, I don't know what you're saying, I am, too, and I'm doing it now. If you can expand it a little bit so everybody knows what you're talking about, that'd be great, and it'll help me as well. It helps with the link as well. But yeah, the interest in the herbs, like I say, and the interest in the natural environment, he said, in fact, he's telling me that there's somebody around you, and it's a younger person that's very interested in the environment. And this is up and coming, he's telling me. So watch for the youngster that's going to be up and coming and talking about the environment and getting very interested. And he's also talking about they'll become like, they'll be kind of like, like the young girl in, I can't remember where she's from. But anyway, they'll be talking about the environment and all that lot. So watch for that upcoming as well. Just wanted to pop in and say hello, he says, because I'm trying to think of a name. That youngster that always did the big talks on the environment, Melissa? Richard's trying to think of a name as well. But there's somebody around you that's going to become a little bit like her, quite interested in the environment, and may well be standing out like her in crowds and doing a little bit of talking. Apparently, he says that, that Greta Thunberg, somebody like that. But he's also saying that she's Swedish, so Richard's finding it out for me, but he's talking about watch for somebody in that kind of area coming up and coming, but starting at the school level, you know what I mean, getting very interested in school at the school level. So watch for that coming up. But he's just saying to me, I come just to pop in and say hello. He's saying, I just wanted to pop in and say hello because he's been mentioned in conversation recently, and I just want to acknowledge I am listening to you. All right, you're doing all right. He's aware that he's been talking about other people, he's just said, but he wants to let you know that you're doing okay, and he's like wanting me to stick my thumbs up at you as if it's you're doing okay. Carry on as you are, he's saying. As you are, you're doing okay. And somebody apparently, before he goes, just needs to pump their tyres up a little bit. Their tyres are getting a bit low on air. All right, so he's blowing you kisses, so I hope that was okay for you. Okay, I've got a different lady. I've got somebody else now. On to the next link. Got a lovely lady in spirit called Yvonne now, who wants to talk to somebody. She's coming like on a, hiya Derek. She's coming on like a friend link. So somebody should know her. She's coming on a friend link, Yvonne is, and she's talking about mum as well. So somebody should know this lovely Yvonne. She's really nice. She's very, how can I say it? She's quite quiet, you know what I mean? Quite quiet. She's describing herself as, I'm very, I don't know if this is the right word, is it, Richard? Unassuming. She's describing herself as, I'm very unassuming, as Yvonne in spirit. She's lovely. So she could be on a friend link or something like that, okay? But lovely Yvonne. Very quiet, just taking her time, just standing here, taking her time, waiting patiently. She says, I'm waiting patiently because there's somebody on here that wants to hear from her. All right, anything else? She's also saying to me there's a lady in spirit called Betty as well that she wants to bring in. I think this might be a nan, but she's bringing in a lady called Betty as well. But we'll wait to see when somebody acknowledges lovely Yvonne. She says she's been listening to all this what are you calling it? Kerfuffle. There's a kerfuffle going on, she says. Kerfuffle. And it's all to do with shall I move house? Shall I not move house? This type of thing. So she's heard this conversation where somebody's been discussing wanting to move house or something like that. And she's calling it a bit of a kerfuffle because they can't make up their mind. It's like that song, Making Your Mind Up. You know what I mean? She's singing that to me as well as Yvonne. So what she's doing, I don't know what she's doing because she's making me, I'm holding my thumb. If you could see what my hands were doing, you'll see me, I'm just holding my thumb. So somebody has got the habit with when they're talking is just doing this kind of thing holding their hands together like this, or doing something with the thumb, rubbing the thumb. Oh, apparently, hang on a minute. Oh, I'm rubbing my thumb because somebody's got a touch of arthritis in their joints. Yeah, and me, Ashley. It's lovely, isn't it? Well, I don't usually use it, but obviously she does. But she's talking about whoever she wants to speak to. There's somebody around them that's got a bit of arthritis in their joints, and they're rubbing their hands a little bit to try and ease some pain. But I don't think anybody's picked up her yet, have they? Lovely Yvonne. Anyone picked up Yvonne yet, Richard? No. Richard. Nobody. All right. Where are you from then? She says, I have got a dad here with me as well. So if you can take, if you know her, mind you, she's coming as Yvonne, so I can't change it. So you've got she must be known. So she's known to somebody on here. She's in spirit, and she's also got a dad in spirit as well, and she's also got a Betty in spirit with her as well. So there's the three people. But it's Yvonne that's trying to get to somebody on here because of the kerfuffle that's going on. I wish people would make their mind up. She's going. I wish people would make their mind up. I'll go on a little bit, but if nobody can take it, I'll move on because it might be somebody on catch up. So if you're catching up on catch up, and you can take Yvonne and the rest, the dad and Betty as well, and the bit of kerfuffle about the house, and get in touch with me on Messenger, and I'll see if I can give you a little bit more. But she's talking also about cancer as well. So there's a cancer link as well with her. She's talking to me about that. She's a friend, actually. She just said to me, I'm a friend of somebody down here. I want to get in touch with my friend. Now, this friend is female. So she's got a close friend down here that she's wanting to get in touch with. So if anybody knows of this close friend, or you've got somebody that knows Yvonne, let me know. But I won't dwell on it. I'll put it to one side for now because nobody's coming up, are they? Is it you, Laura? Laura Grant. So is Yvonne in spirit, Laura? Because this is who I'm talking about. Neighbours was Betty. And have you got a gentleman in spirit, Laura, as well? Because I've got a dad here as well that she's bringing through. So I've got a lovely gent that's coming through as well. And she's talking about a friend here that's not very well at the moment that she's trying to get in touch with. So I don't know if you're aware of that, aware of a friend or something like that. Because if you are, spirit are very good at getting the two people together to try and let her know that she's thinking of her, I suppose. But there you go then. So all right then, Laura, let's stick with you then. So Yvonne's wanting to come through to say hello because she's wanting to speak about her friend who she's just telling me is having a lot of problems recently, and also because of this kerfuffle that's going on around you with this move. And she's saying, oh, it's a kerfuffle. Shall we move? Shan't we move? Shall we move? Shan't we move? Where shall we move to? She's saying, where shall we move to? So there's all this going on, Laura, as well. Okay, so she's obviously I think she's gonna leave now. I've said my piece, she's saying, I've said my piece. But if you do find out who, the person that Yvonne's trying to get in touch with, Laura, it's just for you to pass a message on, all right? That she's been through. So we'll bring through Dad now that wants to come through. And the first thing he comes through with, Laura, you should be smelling him, but smoke-wise, because he's bringing through the smoke of the smell of cigarettes. All right. So if you've been smelling things, smoke, he's going to try and get in touch with you or let you know he's around. He's also talking about playing with your hair as well. He keeps doing this to me. So I think somebody used to have the habit of twisting their hair when they were younger as well. But he's also talking to me about playing with hair. In fact, he's heard somebody say, oh, somebody's playing with my hair. Somebody's actually clocked or thought there was something going on with their hair, Laura, and it was him. So somebody has actually mentioned it. And that's why he's picked up on it. Okay. There's a new baby coming around you, he tells me as well, Laura. So watch for the new baby. In fact, this is family, he tells me. So watch for the new family baby that's coming around you as well. Now, he's quite, your dad is, besides the smoke smell, he's quite heavy-footed because he's talking about squeaky stairs, squeaky boards. So watch for the squeakiness of the boards, you know, creaking boards where he's walking. He's talking to me about that as well. So that's what he's talking about. Oh, somebody, he says, somebody has looked at my signature in what I've written something in a book or on a piece of paper or something, and somebody has looked at it recently. So see, I'm signing my name here. Okay, so he's talking about that. Somebody's seen his signature recently as well. Talking about signatures and things like that, he's just said to me, passports is saying, check your passport, check your passport. Somebody needs to check their passport to make sure it's in order. Okay. And there's something to do with the photograph. I don't know whether they need it updating or somebody's been looking at the photograph and thinking, oh, I need a new photograph. You know what I mean? So he's having a bit of a giggle about that as well. He wants to put glasses on you, Laura, but it's like bit of eye strain or something like that. You're getting a little bit tired, so he's putting new glasses on you as well. He says the name, that's unusual. I think this might be, okay, it might be an animal's name because I can see the dogs on your picture, but it's just giving the name Barnaby. But he's telling me it's the dog's name, all right? So you'll have to watch out for the name Barnaby as a dog's name. He's saying we've got cats up here as well. So there's cats in spirit. He's not expanding on that. He's just saying, oh, we got cats up here as well. He wants to give you the name Mikey. Mikey is down here. So he's just saying, I'm aware of somebody called Mikey down here. There's something going on around here, down around him. He also says there's been a discussion about schools recently, and it's the distance as well, the distance of somebody going to school as well. So he's been listening to that conversation as well. From spirit, the name Martha. Okay, the name Martha in spirit will want to say hello to you as well. And you've also got William up there that wants to say hello to you as well. He's just said to me, oh, somebody likes their Chinese. Oh, but this was Barnaby, you know, Laura. So hold on to it. Somebody likes their Chinese food as well. Somebody likes Singapore noodles, Laura. Your dad's talking about Singapore noodles. So he's aware of somebody liking them. All right, as well. He's interested in this new baby that's coming around you, Laura, as well. He's just bringing that back as well. Betty in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. And also there's something down here going around Dawn. Something's going on around somebody called Dawn. So watch for that. It won't be bad. It'll just be something interesting or a bit of gossip or something like that. Okay. Anything more? A link to, oh, he swapped it. I thought he was going to say Australia, but hasn't. He's changed it. He's changed it to New Zealand. So watch for the, oh, hang on. Watch for the interest in New Zealand. Was it Lord of the Rings that was filmed in New Zealand or something? Because he's mentioning a film or something, and somebody was interested in going to see where Lord of the Rings is in New Zealand or something. So watch for that being mentioned as well. Okay. Anything more? No. He's just making note because he's just having a laugh at me because I went to see Lord of the Rings at the theatre, at the pictures, and I fell asleep. I thought it was boring. So he's just took me back to that for some reason. I just went asleep, but he's just took me straight back to the theatre and made me go to sleep. So anyway, he's sending his love together with Yvonne as well. She's just popped up. Watch for, like I say, the smell of smoke, because that's how he's going to come. You'll know it's him. Keep talking to him, he says, because you do talk to him a lot. So keep talking to him, okay? Because he does listen to you. So I'll leave that with you, Laura. Okay, I hope that was okay for you. Got a lovely grandma. Who are you? I've got, oh, it's all right. You might be, Laura. You never know. I've got a lovely grandma with me now, and I'm trying to get a name. I've got a lovely lady here called Sylvia. That's an unusual name, isn't it? So if anybody knows Sylvia in spirit, let me know. She's coming as a grandma, all right, but lovely Sylvia in spirit. Unusual name, she's saying, I know, unusual name, she's saying. She comes with Bert as well. There's a gentleman called Bert in spirit with her, a granddad, all right, but I don't think they're married. I think they're two separate. So we've got a Sylvia and we've got a Bert as well. That's a granddad in spirit that wants to talk to a granddaughter, is saying on here. Somebody that's having, hiya, Paul, somebody that's having a few issues. So their granddaughter or the family is having a few issues. There's a few fallings out, apparently. Few fallings out going on around Sylvia and Bert's family, apparently, down here. And that's why they've come to say hello. And also somebody's been looking at photographs as well, all right, recently. But there's a few fallings out. I don't know if there's fallings out in your family, Alison, or if there's somebody else going to pop up in a minute. There's also my husband's auntie. Is that Sylvia? Is it Susan? You see what I mean? I don't understand unless you put exactly what I've said on here. My husband's auntie. And can you take the Bert as well, Susan? But he's talking to me about Bert as well. Bert's here as well. There's mention of he's just changed the subject, Bert has. He's just talking to me about popcorn for some unknown reason, and a popcorn maker. A popcorn and a popcorn maker. Apparently somebody down here likes popcorn, and they've probably got this popcorn maker as well. Apparently somebody likes going to the pictures as well. He's bringing the pictures in with me as well. So he's looking for somebody that likes to go to the pictures and likes their popcorn. Especially he's showing me the butter kissed popcorn, that kind of popcorn, the toffee flavoured one. He's talking to me about that as well. And whoever this was, Brett. Oh, Bert, yeah. Susan, let's come to you then, Susan, for now. Can you take the popcorn, Susan, until we can find somebody else? But I'll come to you anyway. Take the popcorn as well. Somebody likes butter kissed as well. There is talk of a house move around you as well, Susan. Somebody's thinking of moving house, apparently. I just want to make sure I'm with you. But Bert's telling me that somebody's thinking of moving house. And also somebody around you has got a poorly back. He's describing it as a poorly back. Somebody's got a poorly back. Also, he tells me that there's somebody's, I don't know whether he means somebody likes their tap dancing or they used to go tap dancing, but there's a tap dancing connection around you as well, Susan, that he's bringing in as well. There is a railway link as well, so I don't know if he's talking about your hubby's side, but there's a working on the railways link as well somewhere with you as well, Susan, or your husband, that Bert is talking about as well, bringing that in as well. There's another new baby coming around you as well, and he's telling me it is family. So watch for the new baby coming around you as well. And I don't know if it's separate, but he's talking to me about, hang on. He's talking about IVF treatment around you. Okay. So there's somebody going to be talking about IVF around you as well, Susan. That's what he's talking about. Just letting you know that he's listening. I've got an Alsatian up here, is saying, and I've also got a collie dog up here. There's quite a few dogs gone from your family as well, Susan. He's bringing in a load of dogs at the moment, and there's also a West Highland Terrier up in spirit as well. So there must be a love of dogs in your family as well. He just said to me, "Oh, don't forget the budgie. Don't forget the budgie." He's saying, because somebody in spirit, apparently a grandma in spirit, had a budgie as well. Oh, there you go then. So I'm with you. A grandma in spirit had a budgie as well, and it used to talk. All right. But besides budgies, there's also parakeets as well. Somebody used to keep a parakeet as well, Susan, somewhere in your family, because that's there as well. All right. Your grandma, by the way, is coming in now. This is grandma on your mum's side that wants to come in and say hello to you. And you should be smelling scent. She's just describing it as scent, so perfume around you, Susan. She's talking about you smelling perfume around you coming from spirit, because she's talking about you need a bit of, well, the words are at the moment, you need a bit of love, Susan. So we're giving you that love from spirit, she's saying. We're bringing you the love from spirit, she's saying. So that's your grandma that's coming in around you. She wants to give you a big hug, actually. So she's trying to give you a big hug. She thinks you need a bit of upliftment. And she's also bringing you a great big bunch of daffodils. That's what she wants to give you, a big bunch of daffodils. Okay, from your nana, from your grandma. Wants to give you a great big bunch of daffodils, okay? She says she's got a gentleman in spirit that you should recognise. If you don't recognise it when I tell you, you'll see him on a photograph that's got kind of a birthmark on the side of his face. Oh, a mole on the side of his face. He wants to be remembered to you as well. He's in spirit. He's just popped in to say hello. Okay. Also, a gentleman called Colin from Spirit wants to say hello to you. You've got a Navy connection as well, Susan, going back as well. You've got a naval connection. In fact, it's going way back, way back. But I don't know if you'll be able to trace it, but I mean, I'm going years, but she's telling you that for some reason, so perhaps you'll find out. But a big naval connection somewhere in your family as well. Talking about naval, your grandma says, she's just said to me, oh, somebody, and that's exactly what she said. Oh, somebody wants to go on a cruise. Somebody wants to go on a cruise, she's saying. So watch for the cruise. There's going to be when they go on this cruise, there's going to be something about the suitcase being too heavy or something. There's going to be a bit of what are you calling it? She's calling it an ooh-ah about the suitcase being too heavy. So kind of a little bit of a disagreement or something. So watch for that as well. So you've got a lot of people in spirit coming forward to you, I think, because of this, because you've been feeling a bit low and because you need this bit of upliftment as well. Also, they've been watching somebody that's been recently to visit a grave as well and put some flowers on it. So somebody's been to visit a grave now. They're putting carnations on this grave as well, besides the daffodils that I thought she was going to put on. She put daffodils on it, then changed it into carnations. So they're aware of that as well. But they're coming, they say, to reassure you that spirit are around. That's what they want you to know. And you're not on your own, they're saying. You know, you're not lonely, you're not on your own, spirit are around you. So they're just wanting to send the love. I've got to, I've got to give you loads of kisses to make me go like this, Susan. Loads of kisses being blown your way as well. And with that, somebody, when you used to blow on kisses, they used to catch it. You know, you catch the kiss, and that's what they're doing. Okay, catching the kisses. So they're sending the love as well. So know that they're around. Keep talking to them, because you do talk to them as well. So keep talking to them. Oh, right, I'm moving on to someone else now. I've got a twin. I've got somebody's twin here. This is a lady. So if anybody's got a twin in spirit, a lady, let me know. Because the first thing she'd done was, it was like a cord. You know, the twins have a like cord connected from down here to up there. And she said, oh, I'm a twin. So if anybody could take their twin, a female twin in spirit, let me know. She's lovely, she is. She's come, she says, because her twin down here is not very well at the moment. I don't feel like you're identical, though, because she's not making me see you as identical to her. So you're non-identical by the look of it. But she's describing you as twins, okay? She's lovely, she's waiting patiently. But she comes, who she wants to speak to down here, they have been smelling a lot of perfume or a lot of rosy smell, flower smell around them, because she's talking about, I'm desperate to get in touch, I'm desperate, I keep bombarding them with smells. So she's trying to get in touch with you, whoever this twin is that belongs to this lovely lady in spirit, and you should be having these strong whiffs of perfume. Also, she's trying to come to you in your dreams as well. So you should be dreaming of her as well, because she's talking about being dreamt of. All right. So you should be having that as well. So she's just waiting. She's waiting to see her. I'm hesitating because she's gone. Woof. She's just waiting patiently. Whoever she wants to talk to down here have been watching. That's all right, Susan. have been watching the clock, waiting for something. They're waiting for something, she says. And there's also an anniversary of a passing for somebody. I don't think it's her, but there's somebody else in spirit that this lady twin is talking about as well. A twin is ill. Michelle, my friend in spirit, her twin is ill. Okay, then. There's also, I don't know where else, you know what, Michelle, I struggled to go back over what I've said because as soon as it goes out my head, I usually forget. So I'm hoping you can take the rest as well. But they're not identical. She's telling me they're not identical, but she's been dreaming of her as well. So she's been dreaming of her as well, and the smell. So I don't know if you'll be able to get in touch with her and let her know that she's around. Also, she's telling me that her twin talks to her a lot as well, and she also looks at a photograph of her and speaks to her as well, and she's trying to let her know that that she's listening. She's just said to me it's very important when you're the messenger. So it looks like you're going to be the messenger, Michelle, unless anyone else can take this, which I doubt it by the sound of it. But it's very important. It's very important when you're the messenger for somebody else, she's saying. But she's so I think it's going to be a very quick message, but I think you might have to pass it on, Michelle, if you can. And don't worry, they will bring you together. She will bring you together so that you can pass the message on. But let her know that her twin is there and she's around her, and the smells that she's getting is her from spirit trying to let her know that she's there supporting her. Okay, in fact, there you go. Hang on a minute. She wants me to give you a bit more now. She's saying, oh, she can read this back anyway, can't she? She can read it back anyway. She's giving the month of September as meaning something. And also, like she said before, there's an anniversary to do with a passing that's nearby as well. All right. And there is a new baby coming too. And she's describing this new baby as, the words are, there is a new baby coming that's going to uplift everybody. So watch for that around your mate as well. Okay, new baby coming that's going to uplift everybody as well. And your friend will find out that together with this nice lady, there's a Bill in spirit as well. And there's also a John in spirit as well. And there's also a Nan that wants to come forward and make sure that this twin down here is eating properly. She's got to be eating properly because she's talking about a losing weight, Michelle. So I don't know if you're aware of a losing weight. And the nanny's coming in, trying to feed her up with all sorts. I don't know if she likes banana cake because she wants me to give her banana cake for some reason, but she's trying to feed her up. Oh, bananas have got potassium in them. I don't know what potassium will have to do with her if she's feeling a bit poorly, but bananas have got potassium, so there's something to do with that as well. But she just wanted to say hello, and the main thing is she's come for is just to let her know that she's around, and she does hear her talking to her. So if you can relay that message, Michelle, that'd be great. All right. You'll be brought into contact anyway, so it should be okay. You'll get to her. All right. So she's giving you love, Michelle. All right, for being the messenger. So I hope that was okay. Yeah, I'm moving on. So I'll leave that with you, Michelle. Okay. Right, Mum. I've got a mum coming in now. Okay. I've got a lovely mum with me now that passed with breast cancer, she's telling me. Oh, I went quick, she's saying. When she was diagnosed, it weren't long before she went because she got diagnosed quite late, she's saying. So she went pretty quick. She's just telling me that she went downhill very quick. And she's talking about this lovely mum is saying, I didn't have chance to say goodbyes properly and all this lot. So I know that she went really quick by the time she was diagnosed. I didn't have time to, she's flapping. She's making me do this kind of thing because she's saying, I didn't have time to get things done. I didn't have time to get things done, she's saying. And in the next breath, she's saying, but it didn't really matter, she said, because the girls, so she's obviously connected to girls down here, sorted it for me. The girls sorted it for me and they managed, she says, but I didn't have time. The words are, I didn't have time to get to everybody, she says. I didn't have time to get to everybody. But she's flapping a little bit because she was panicking and now she's calmed down a little bit. But I needn't have worried, she says. I left it to my girls. Okay, there you go, Sherry. I'm probably with you then. We'll stick with you, Sherry, because she's talking about I left it with the girls and they sorted it all for me. Somebody, if this mum is for you, then Sherry, somebody, one of you used to smell her clothes or something. I'm putting something up against my nose as if I'm smelling something like I don't know, a scarf or something like that. Somebody done that when they were sorting things out. Somebody was smelling her clothes, and she's acknowledging that as well. She's just said to me also, she says, somebody lit a candle for me as well. She's saying, somebody lit a candle for me. She's talking about being around you, Sherry, and other people in the family as well. And she's saying that you're kind of thinking, oh, is that you, Mom? Kind of, is that you? And it is her. She wants to let you know, yeah, it's me, it's me, because she's saying like they're picking me up, but they're not. They're kind of wondering if they're. It's like I'm wondering if I'm doing it properly. Is it really my mom? But she's acknowledging that it is her. So you are picking it up. You are picking her up. She says that somebody has dreamt of her as well. You know how they come. If they want to get to you, they sometimes come in your dreams as well. So somebody is dreaming about her. So that's a way of her getting to you. All right. Now she also likes her lavender, but she wants to give lavender to you as well because you're not sleeping properly. Okay, so you're not sleeping very well. So she's giving you the lavender to help you as well. In fact, she's dropping it on the pillow. So I don't know if anybody's actually doing that, but she's like dropping lavender drops on the pillow to help somebody sleep. She's talking about that. In fact, she's just having a giggle because she just said to me, oh, somebody's got a very lumpy pillow. Somebody's got a very lumpy pillow and somebody must be bashing it, trying to get it comfy. Yeah, somebody's having a problem with their pillows. There you go. That's her trying to let you lad but know that she's all right. But she's saying somebody's having trouble with the pillows, like they've got two pillows and then they drop it to one. They can't make up their mind. They just can't get comfy, basically. And she's having a bit of a giggle watching that as well. Also, she's been listening to a conversation, she says, where somebody's complaining about the curtains are letting the light in. The curtains are letting the light in so they can't sleep properly. So somebody needs some of those blackout curtains, I think. That's what she's talking about. She's also saying that somebody's complaining about their teeth. Somebody wants to go and get their teeth whitened. Oh, she's watching you then, isn't she, Sherry? Somebody's been talking about getting their teeth whitened and also a bit straighter. Also a bit straighter, she's saying. So she's having a giggle about that as well. Also, she's heard somebody talk about their hair and having highlights as well. All she's doing, Sherry, is letting you know that she's watching and she's listening to these bits of conversations that people are having as well. So somebody's been talking about the hair and talking about going to the chiropodist as well. Somebody maybe, she's saying, needs a trip to the chiropodist, and somebody's having a problem with their feet again, but it's like a pain in the arch of their foot as well. Somebody's getting that little bit of a pain in the arch of the foot as well. All right. Somebody apparently, gosh, changing the subject pretty quick, she is. She's trying to get as much in as she can, I think. But she's talking about somebody wants their boots re-heeled. So somebody's been talking about that as well. Somebody, what are you doing with this now? She's making me laugh. Oh, right, okay. She's making me laugh because I was doing this because I'm trying to work out what she's saying. And she's in my ear going, Vogue, Vogue. It's like Madonna, you know what I mean? And she's trying to tell me something about a photograph, I think. What are you trying to do? Oh, there's something about a photograph in a frame. I don't know whether somebody wants a bigger frame or they're adjusting this photograph in a frame as well. But she's talking to me about that as well. Oh, ballet lessons, she's saying, ballet lessons. Somebody's going to be talking about wanting ballet lessons as well, Sherry. So watch for that around you as well. It may well be a friend because she's going to a friend and a little one, like a kiddie or something, but she's going to a friend and talking about ballet lessons as well. Also, somebody, she says, there's talk about a new car, she's saying, but somebody's going to be wanting a red one, like a 4x4 or a Jeep type car as well. She's been listening to that conversation as well. Somebody's going to be looking at puppies, but unless this is in the past, but she's given me the cream coloured Labrador puppies, and it's like I'm going to have a look at them at a breeder or something. Okay, so watch for it coming up, Sherry. But she's taking me to a breeder to look at some yellow labs, the puppies as well, taking me there. So watch for that as well. There's a gentleman in spirit called Albert that wants to be remembered as well. And you've also got John up there as well. And also down here, she's talking to me about somebody called Melissa. Melissa, she's aware of somebody called Melissa down here as well. Okay, you must check your tyres on your car. So you flashed that up, and she just said, you must check your tyres on your car as well, she's saying. The name Dora in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. And there's another Mikey just coming as well. She's mentioning Mikey around you as well. So watch for the Mikey as well. She's also saying, watch your purse, Sherry. All right, don't leave it on top of a bag. All right, then wait and see if your dad comes through in a sec. Watch your purse, Sherry. Don't leave it on top of your handbag in a trolley when you go shopping open. You know what I mean? Because they're a bit bothered about that as well. She's also, I don't know why she's doing this. Your mum's opened your purse and put stamps in it. So I don't know if it's symbolic for keep a stamp. You might need it. You know what I mean? Or you've got one. Oh, hang on. Oh, apparently somebody's got some of the old stamps, Sherry. It's too late now. In fact, somebody, I don't know whether she means, I'm getting a bit mixed up with this. I don't know whether she means this stamp is in somebody's purse or something, an old one, or somebody's going to try and use this old stamp and post it on a letter and go, oh, I don't care, they'll pay at the other end, that type of thing. You know what I mean? So I'll leave that with you. If we can get John, if you can get your dad in. Your dad's very quiet because it's the lady that's talking a lot. He must be in the background, but he's here. I know that he's here. I don't know if he's going to say anything. He does know, he is aware of the fact that somebody talks to his photograph, Sherry. Somebody does talk, right, to the photograph, all right, of him. So he's aware of that. He's just said to me, I can't get a word in edgeways anyway. So know that he's there, all right, and he's okay. And he has actually met up with a friend of his called Rob in spirit. I don't know if you know Rob, but he says, I've met up with Rob. So he's okay. Your dad's okay. But they're just wanting to say hello to you. That's quite a long message. I seem to be going on, but she maybe speak really quickly. So hopefully you can take all that. Just know that they're around. With you, wait for the robin, Sherry, because she's talking about sending you a robin. Okay, so watch for the robin that's coming your way as well. So they're sending the love. Just keep talking to them. They always like you to talk to them, Sherry, so keep talking. Send our love to the rest of the family, they're saying. Send our love to the rest of the family. Okay, so we're leaving their love with you. Okay, I've got somebody trying to sing a song to me now for somebody else. So I'll leave their love with you. Okay. I don't know what's going on. There's somebody in my ear that's trying to sing me a song that I can't quite. Oh, this is a gent. Hold on a minute. I've got a lovely. This is a new message for somebody else. I've got a lovely gent in spirit who loved Kate Bush. Okay, right. Okay. What's for the real Robin though, Sherry? So if anybody's got lovely, oh, it's a dad. Okay, I've got a lovely dad in spirit that loved Kate Bush, and he's singing her songs to me, running up that hill and all this sort of thing. He's singing that to me. So if anyone could take a lovely dad in spirit that not only liked Kate Bush's singing but liked her as well, let me know. He's lovely, this dad. He's got a lovely sense of humour as well. Did like a pint as well. I mean, not over the top, but he did like a usual pint as well. And he liked a night out with the lads as well, he's saying. In fact, he might be looking for a brother on here because he's telling me that he's got a brother here as well. So it may well be that there's a brother on here for him, or the daughter, or the son. But a lovely dad, but likes Kate Bush, but liked his pint as well, but liked going out with the lads, that's having a bit of a joke as well, Wuthering Heights, that's it. And he's having a bit of a joke because he's showing me his muscles as well. He's flexing his muscles a little bit. All right. He's lovely. Is this a dad, Amanda? His brother is in spirit. Sounds like my dad. He's got to be your dad, though. It's no good, sounds like him. But like I say, but he does love Kate Bush. Okay. He's talking about that. Kate Bush as well. What else you say? He has got a brother as well. Like I say, he's talking about a brother as well. All right. So he's got a brother somewhere as well. He's also talking about his mom. Okay. Hold on a minute then, Nicola. He's also talking about he's got his mom up there with him. So not only you've got to have your dad up there, you've got to have your grandma, his mom, up there with him as well. So you've got the dad, you've got the grandma, you've got the link to Kate Bush, you've got the point in the hand as well, and going out with the lads, and a bit of a joker, and he's flexing his muscles as well. He's talking about that. He also knows of the name George as well. Okay, and his mum is in spirit. Okay, then Amanda, stick with you. I think there might be somebody else as well, but let's stick with Amanda for you then, Amanda. He's talking about, do you get your names mixed up, Amanda? Because for some unknown reason, I'm getting your first and your second name mixed up. So I don't know if on the odd occasion you get called Jane or you swap it around or something like that, but he's doing that kind of thing with me. Now, he's gone back to the fact that he was flexing his muscles a little bit here. And he's telling me now, this is symbolic for you, Amanda, of you having to flex your muscles, okay? Because he's talking about, there's a bit of, I don't know how to put this. He's saying, all right then, there's a bit of an uneasiness around you. And that's exactly, it's a funny thing to say, but he's saying that. There's a bit of uneasiness around you where you're going to have to flex your muscles. Oh, that's where I'm getting your names mixed up then. Flex your muscles a little bit to sort the problem out. So there's something going on. It's not major, all right, but just know that he's wanting to flex your muscles to be able to sort a problem out, he's saying. Now, he's just made me go, now then, he's saying. There's studying to be done, he's saying. There's studying to be done. So he's giving you books. So this is for you. So there's some studying coming up. He's just told me that you won't be expecting it. So it could be a few years ahead or whatever, but there is going to be some studying coming up for you. And also, I don't know whether this is connected or it's separate, but he's talking about maths. So doing a bit of maths as well. He's bringing that to you as well. Oh, hang on a minute, Amanda. The maths might involve, the maths might be something to do with accountancy, because he's moved me on to accountancy, as if somebody might have to go in to see an accountant or something like that. That's all problem. So watch for that coming up as well. Now, he wants to put glasses on you, Amanda, but these are sunglasses, because he's talking to me about glare. So I don't know if you suffer with a bright light or something like that, but he's putting these sunglasses to help you with the glare of the sun, or maybe when you're driving or something and it's the lights coming. He's talking about that. It should help with that as well. He wants me to give you Wrigley's chewing gum. Wrigley's chewing gum. Oh, he says, I don't like that, he's saying. Oh, right, okay. But there is something about maths. But he's just said to me, oh, Wrigley's chewing gum. And I said to him, what do you mean, Wrigley's? And he's saying, I don't like it. He's saying, there's somebody that used to chew gum or does chew gum, and it's like, yum, 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 like that type of thing. It's horrible. And he's just having a bit of a laugh like that, but he's turning his nose up as well. So he's just bringing that in as well, just mentioning the chewing gum. Anything else? Watch yourself, that's all right then. Watch yourself going up and down stairs, he says. because he says that you don't concentrate sometimes. He says that he's describing you as away with the fairies, away with the fairies. So watch yourself going up and downstairs. This is nothing serious, so don't panic. But it's like I'm tripping a little bit up on the stairs. What's going on there? Apparently, Amanda, I don't know if you remember that, but your dad's talking. He's on about stairs with me, and he's gone to the landing, which can't be too high up because he's got a memory of somebody that used to jump off the landing instead of coming down the stairs. So I don't know if you remember that, but he's talking about this somebody that had the habit of not bothering to come down the stairs, has just jumped off the landing or something like that. Oh, there you go then. So you know it's him. Anything else? Margaret in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. He says, I've got Margaret up here. He's talking about golf as well. So somebody's interested in golf as well. All right. So watch for that. Now you should have, I don't know if you've got it now, but you should be having flickering lights in your house, Amanda, as if spirit trying to let you know they're around is flickering the lights. So watch for that. Just letting you know that he's around you as well. I want to look at the top of your head. I can't quite see it in your picture, but he's moving your parting. So I don't know if he's watched you with your hair and you change your parting or something like that. But it's like I'm moving my parting from one side to the other or something like that. That he's bringing to you as well. Wants me to give you butterflies. I don't know if it's because you like butterflies. Oh, apparently, oh right. Apparently, somebody likes butterflies. I can see butterflies like on a wallpaper or something like that on the wall. So somebody's likes their butterflies by the look of it. Anything else? I can't see what this is trying to show me. A road trip. Oh right, okay. He's trying to show me a road trip. A road trip. He's saying there's a road trip, but this road trip, Amanda, is like through a desert type place. All I can see is sand with a jeep or a 4x4 going across it. So I don't know whether you've had it already or whether it's to come. So watch for that. Somebody going on this road trip where they're going like across a desert. You know when you can, it's like on a like a day trip or something. Somebody on holiday goes across a desert and these 4x4s because they're going up the big sand dunes type. Right, okay. Sand dunes or something like that. So watch for that as well. But he's just wanting to say hello. He's just wanting to say hello. He says, I just want to come and send my love, he's saying. Just want to send my love to you, he's saying. So know that he's around, okay? Your husband isn't here at the moment, but perhaps, there you go. Perhaps your husband will come next time. But it's mainly your dad that's coming through. Is that where the Kenya sand dunes come in? Okay. Anything more? Nothing more. Before he goes, he just wants to leave you with a great big massive bunch of red roses. And this is a big bunch of red roses, he's saying. And thank you for talking to me, he says. And thank you for talking to my photograph as well. So somebody talks to his photograph, somebody says hello. And somebody actually, when they go out the door, somebody actually waves to him on his photograph or says, see you later or something like that, or bye dad or something like that. Okay, so they're just acknowledging that they're listening to you. Okay, so I'll leave his love with you, and I think I've about done. Wouldn't be. They didn't get on. Is that right? Is that why they haven't both come at the same time then, Amanda? Perhaps they come separately. They'll get on all right now. They'll get on all right. They'll be okay. But obviously they're coming separate. Okay, I've got to blow your kisses from your dad anyway. Okay, so I'll leave their love with you. And I think that is it. Are you still there, Richard? Okay, thanks everybody. Thank you for joining us. What day are we? So we'll be back tomorrow with somebody. I don't know who. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Oh. Ooh. Oh, crikey. Tomorrow morning with Nick and Karen for that. Is that right, Nick and Karen? Yeah. Midweek show tomorrow 10, what time is it? 10:30 tomorrow. So join us tomorrow, and And also 8 o'clock tomorrow night for more readings with somebody else. And join us on TikTok as well, because once we get up to 1,000 people following us, we can stream on there as well. And we can say hello to you all on TikTok. So thank you for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. So bye-bye for now. Bye.